it's Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I am here today with a flip through of my classic and my mini happy planners for the month of October 2018. So we'll get started with the classic this time, I think. Alright, so I do want to let you guys know that both of the covers I actually purchased from Stylish Planner. I have a link down below and a 15% off coupon code by going through there. Like the link itself is the coupon. Yeah, there you go. So this is going to be getting swapped out. It was my fall planner cover and I'll be switching it to my Christmas one, I do believe. Both of them are from her shop. So let's get into October. So this one is actually the Boho Deep Tones planner that I've been using, and we'll get to, all right, so figure might as well just leave this in. I don't use my currently page of my planner, and to pre-plan before I decorate anything, like things that I need to put in here, I'm a little nervous about my sticky notes, even though I don't have any problems with them and I use them in my mini. For in here, I have just a half sheet of note paper in front of every single month, and as things come up, I write it down so that I look at this when I'm actually planning out my monthly. So what I do is in my monthly spread, like something that I do all the time is I actually have the section down here that says monthly tasks, and I don't use it for that. I use it for anything that is recurring for that month. So like we had soccer, so it was every Tuesday and every Thursday, so I had those in here. We do our movie nights on Wednesdays, that sort of thing. Most of this is actually functional. All of the jack-o'-lantern washi tape was to mark off anything for my husband. So he did get quite a bit of vacation time in the month of October. And then the witch's feet I used to mark off my kids' days off of school. So yeah, I use my monthly to keep track of like everything so that like I know what I need to put into my weekly, because I use my weekly as like my day-to-day guide. And then as I'm going through, whenever I work out, which I did a lot in the beginning of the month, not so much at the end, but I mark off any of my workouts. So that's how I use my monthly spreads. Now getting into the weekly, I remember how excited I was over this week just for the fact that it began on the 1st instead of it having like a couple of days of September or starting already in the month of October and being like the 2nd or the 3rd. So yeah, I was pretty excited just for that. Had a lot of fun with this spread. I really liked the colors. I basically just wanted to play off of this quote down here. It says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers," from Anne of Green Gables. It was really important that I use that quote this week because, not that it was important, I just like really wanted to. That is what drove this entire spread. Then, because like for September, I had done a few weeks of like between September and that week, I did a lot of like fall colors. So I wanted to do something fun and bright. So this actually, now that I'm looking at it, it was from the sticker, like the multi-pack that came in the Be Happy box that was released in July. So definitely some fun colors. I totally forgot about this spread, but I really am liking looking at it. Then, oh my gosh, this was like, for the month of October, this was like your guys' like favorite video. It was this one ended up being my most watched plan with me ever, which was really, really incredible. A lot of people really liked how I did my meal planning over here, just the hexagons alone, not the fact that I did meal planning, but I used the hexagons, which they were all actually sticky notes. These came from the Beach Vibes multi-pack. We went on a trip to New Jersey for my cousin's wedding, and it was a beach, like a nautical themed wedding. So that's why I used this. This also came from the multi-pack, and I used it to, like, for a packing list. So that's what I used that for. But yeah, I loved this spread. I was dying to pull together a beach spread, and I really think I hit a home run on that one. I loved it. You guys loved it. It was a well-loved spread. This one was a lot of fun because I was going for like a pumpkin patch theme, and I really wanted to use the washi that's down here at the bottom. It was the Autumn Sunset from Simply Gilded. So, yeah, that kind of drove this, and then this sticker too. So like pumpkin patch, I loved that sticker, so that helped to kind of dictate the colors that I used. So yeah, a lot of fun. And then that is it for the October spreads. And then this, and I want to try to make this a little bit nicer, but I keep this half page of all of like a master list of all of our dinners. It is front and back. So that when I'm trying to do my meal planning and my grocery shopping, I consult this. So I keep it at the front of the current month. But yeah, that is it for October. And then we have my mini. So my mini is actually just like an on-the-go planner. So I keep track of like appointments that I need to go to, errands that I'm running, shopping lists for things I need to pick up while I'm out and about. That is what I use for my mini planner. So functionality speaking, you're going to see a pretty similar running theme. Since I keep it in my purse, I have this band that I keep around it. I can't believe how chunky this is, and this is only 6 months worth of pages. That's just how I do this. I take 6 for both of my planners. I take 6 months out, leave 6 months in, and then I swap the planner at the beginning of July. So this is the Beach Vibes planner. Let's get to October. Ooh, I do like that. But again, I don't use the currently page because I don't need to keep track of birthdays. I don't need to keep track of like my top 3 or anything like that. Sticky note. So that is how I plan when I'm on the go. I actually, back here, I have a dashboard of sticky notes. So I will take, depending on what I need, write it down what I need to write down and then stick it on the monthly spread so that I have that ready to go when I'm planning and I'm out and about and all that. So again, I did the same thing with the washi tape. I used it to mark vacations and days off, but I only use one style of tape to mark both my husband and my kids. So yeah. Over here I used, this is actually some leftover stickers from a kit that I had used in my classic last year. So I still had some stickers left over. I actually kind of like this. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on over here. We had gotten into a car accident, someone had rear-ended us, so I didn't have stickers or anything to put down for this because the body shop and everything just kind of popped up at the last second, so I took some notes about what I needed to do. It was actually really quick and convenient. We dropped the car off on Tuesday and they were done with it on Wednesday. It was awesome. And it was like really minor accident. We were stopped at a red light and the girl thought we were going and we were not going. So anyway, I digress, badly digress. Moving on, I wanted to go with some nice pretty pastel colors over here because I hadn't used them in a while, and I think I was trying to pull in the colors on the page itself. So I definitely like how this showed up. So again, like the boxes on here are to show like the events that we had going on, and then my shopping list I do on Mondays and Fridays because I don't typically have standing events for those 2 days, so it's easy for me to just plop a checklist in on those dates. Same general concept over here. I decided to do a massive running to-do list over here. This was the week of the wedding and traveling. I thought I turned my volume off on my iPad and I don't have my phone, so I don't know what is making noise right now. I probably put the lock on my iPad instead of turning the volume off. But anyway, this just kind of kept track of our running to-do list, which was awesome for things that we needed to get before we left. And then we forgot an entire bag while we were packing. It just did not make it into the car. So then the bottom half of the to-do list became things that we needed to pick up while we were in New Jersey. Luckily, we didn't forget the wedding gift because that would have been really tragic. Oh, this was an interesting spread. It's incredibly minimal, but what I did, oh, hello, cat on my lap. What I actually did for this one is I only used stickers, or tried to only use stickers that I had gotten on freebies from buying from Etsy shop. So the only thing that I didn't use from a freebie was actually this checklist. I only had the one checklist and I needed to put on a second one. But yeah, I just wanted a way to use up some of the stickers that I had. And I got the idea from Karina Loves to Plan. She does it quite a bit. So I decided to try it. I did not do it justice compared to how she does it. So definitely check out her channel to see it done right. But for my first time, I think I actually did a pretty good job. And I think that does it for the month. Yeah. Oh, and look at that. That's just so pretty. So yeah, that is the mini. All right, and that is it for my flip through for the month of October 2018. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any of my other videos. If you hit that little notification bell, it will actually give you pop-up notifications as soon as my videos go live if you want to know right when they are posted. And be sure to be following me over on Instagram. Over there, I'm at Coffee Planner Mom. I will see you guys later.